What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos97, and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. General Manager Mode. And we are here in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the July 15th edition of Monday Night Raw. Kurt Angle, he still needs to prove his worth. I think one more handicap match here. One more handicap match, and I think we can trust him. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how things play out. As you can see, we've also got Trish Stratus taking on Mickie James with their respective rivals in their corners. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, because with Lita backing Mickie James, she might want to try to help Mickie because she doesn't want Trish Stratus to step ahead of her in line for the Women's Championship. As for Melina, I don't know how she would factor into that. She doesn't want Trish to win, so she might try to sabotage Trish. So everything might be against Trish Stratus on that one. We have an interview with Johnny Nitro as we get to our showcase match for the episode. It'll be Eminem taking on Rated RKO in a non-title Tornado Tag Team matchup. That is going to be hectic, but it's going to be amazing. That's why we're playing it. Or it could be this one. Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. In a singles match, they actually have not faced each other yet. That I can remember. At least not in a singles straight-up matchup like this. So, it's gonna happen. Then we've got Mick Foley taking on Mr. Ken Kennedy with JBL in his corner. The Intercontinental Champion takes on Mick Foley. I know we did this matchup just a couple of weeks ago, but I actually didn't think about that. I just realized we did this match a couple weeks ago. Well, we're gonna do it again, this time with JBL, because this time, JBL can be backed, but whatever. It's happening. And then we've got The Undertaker taking on Triple H. John Cena's in Taker's corner. Hopefully Taker can win that match and get a popularity boost for both men, so that way we can have the WWE Championship matchup that I am trying to put together so that our guys don't jump ship. Let's hope that this works. So let's go ahead and confirm the card. We are going to play the tag team matchup, Eminem versus Rated RKO. So let's go. They are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. For real this time. Oh, but they don't have a tag team entrance. Oh, I don't think they're set as a tag team in this. Oh, man. I would have had to set them as a tag team beforehand. Shoot. My bad. So it looks like Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro are going to come out separately and not as a unit. That sucks, because Rated RKO does the same thing. It's just a time saver, have them both come out at once, but oh well. And here is Mercury's tag team partner, Johnny Nitro, the man who has been challenging for the tag team. Well, he's been in a war with Edge in recent memory. He has been challenging for those tag team titles, paired up with Rey Mysterio at Vengeance, but that version of Eminem, that didn't really pan out too well. So instead, Johnny Nitro joining forces with now Joey Mercury. He's finally on Raw. So Mercury and Nitro looking to capture those tag team championships from Rated RKO. And speaking of Rated RKO, here comes one half of Rated RKO. It is Randy Orton. And when we talk about Rated RKO, their contracts are still up in the air, guys. As long as they hold those tag team titles, they are safe. But the minute they lose those tag team championships, they are gone. They could very well be out the door and headed over to SmackDown. And not just one of them, but both Randy Orton and Edge. Although I have said before that Randy Orton is more so on the chopping block than Edge is. Still, both men are in jeopardy. But as long as they hold on to those tag team titles, they are safe. They're not going anywhere. So, to their credit, they've done a good job at keeping on of keeping a hold of them. But how much longer are they going to be able to keep that up? Especially now that Eminem has entered the fold. A bona fide tag team stepping up to face him. We'll have to see. Edge, I gotta say, he's really been the real instigator in this Eminem versus Rated RKO thing. Of course, it was Edge who targeted Johnny Nitro after Nitro assisted Lita in a singles match against Melina back when Nitro and Matt Hardy were feuding. And of course, Melina and Nitro, they had a bit of a falling out. So perhaps Edge got the wrong idea, thought that Nitro was, you know, trying to get up close and personal with his girl Lita. And well, that has sort of sparked this whole rivalry. Of course, back at Vengeance, tag titles were defended and retained by Rated RKO. But Nitro's not going anywhere. Nitro has found himself a new partner. He's found himself Joey Mercury. And he is back stronger than ever in pursuit of these tag team titles. But the question is he going to be able to get them? This non-title matchup tonight could be a clear indicator as to what the future holds for both MNM and Rated RKO. You know, if I really wanted to, I could put together a pretty... Oh no! That's not what I meant to do! I could put together a pretty cool tag team lineup. I was just thinking about it during the intermission. But, yeah, you know, right now we have DX, who they're not together, but they could be in the future. So we've got DX, we have Rated RKO and Eminem right here. Oh shoot, I am just really botching this right now. Johnny Nitro is really taking a beating from Joey Mercury. But as well as that, if I decided to trade for Kane, we could have the Brothers of Destruction. And then if I wanted to bring back Chavo, we could have Los Guerreros. That right there, I mean, look at all those tag teams. Oh my god, RKO already. Already an RKO. But Joey Mercury looking to prevent that from happening again. Looking to prevent Orton from capitalizing. Right now, Randy Orton just will not be hit by Johnny Nitro, or Joey Mercury rather, as he goes off the ropes. But Edge gets in the way, so he gets taken down to the side Russian leg sweep for his troubles. And now Randy Orton, he's up for a back suplex. But yes, there are plenty of potential tag teams that we could use here in GM mode. It would take a bit of a workaround to try to bring them in. And if I decided to go with like all of those teams, if I wanted them all on my show at once, then it would be... Well, I feel like the other divisions would suffer. We could drop the women's division, I suppose. Like, if I ever did decide to drop the women's division in the future, that's what we could do. Nitro, stop. Get out of my... Like, and also, like, the targeting in this game is a little wonky, because it keeps sending me after Nitro, when I should be going after... Oh my god, again! Again! Are you serious, game? We're gonna lose this matchup because Mercury keeps targeting Nitro. This is ridiculous. Alright, so Johnny Nitro bringing Edge over to the ropes. Gotta keep going to work on Orton. I have to try to overcompensate for this because the game keeps having me attack Nitro. The game does not want MNM to succeed. The game does not want MNM to become tag team champions. I feel like this game just wants Edge and Orton to stay on this brand as long as possible. This game does not want me to get rid of them. That must be what's going on. That makes perfect sense. So right now a submission hold applied on Johnny Nitro. Joey Mercury delivers a boot to the midsection of Edge. And now Mercury was going after Orton, but Orton takes him down with a snap arm drag. Johnny Nitro now. Collar elbow tie up there with Randy Orton. He's got Orton up for a scoop slam. It's now Joey Mercury, a boot to the midsection. Johnny Nitro rather, with a roll up, look at this. But Mercury with a double underhook DDT to Randy Orton. Joey Mercury hooks the leg. Referee, count the pin. No, it's broken up. It's broken up by Edge. Referee did not get there in time. As Joey Mercury delivers a boot to the back of Randy Orton. As now, what is this? Johnny Nitro going after Edge. But Edge trying to come back. Meanwhile, Mercury's got Orton here. Look out. Scoop slam to Randy. Edge takes down Nitro, but here's Mercury. Mercury takes him down. Look at this. Swinging neck breaker. Joey Mercury with the swinging neck breaker into the pin, but it's broken up by Orton this time. Joey Mercury just cannot find the light of day here. As Orton whips into the corner, big time clothesline by Mercury. Mercury now scaling to the top rope, but Randy Orton gets out of dodge. Look at, oh my god, Edge. Edge just cut down Mercury from that top rope. But here comes Mercury. Mercury firing back. Meanwhile, Randy Orton just dissecting Johnny Nitro here. Oh wait, reversal by Edge. And he tosses him into Orton as both members of MNM get taken down there. Randy Orton Look at this. Oh, big forearm to the face. Cover on Nitro. Cover on Nitro. 2. And a kick out by Nitro. That was close. That was incredibly close there. Look out. Orton the reversal. Randy. No, wait, countered by Mercury. Randy could have been looking for an RKO, but Joey Mercury had the counter for it. He was wise to it. And now Mercury. Look out. The double underhook DDT. Does Mercury have this in the bag for his team? 1, 2, 3. Eminem have done it. Eminem pick up a massive victory over Rated RKO. Huge, huge, huge win for Eminem, and that guarantees them a shot at the Tag Team Championships in the near future. Nitro and Mercury. It has been an amazing first 2 weeks here for Joey Mercury, and now Johnny Nitro as well. He finally gets a taste of success here tonight alongside his partner, his friend, Joey Mercury. As these two men there back, Eminem is back and better than ever as they pick up the win over Rated RKO, and they are your new #1 contenders. I must say, I'm really happy with the direction that this GM mode is going in. 2006, I liked it as well, but I feel like 2008, part of why I would be okay with going back to redo a 2008 GM mode is because the last time that I did one was over the course of 2013, maybe possibly into 2014 even, I think. It carried over. Yes, that would make sense. And I don't, you know, it's not my best work. Looking back on it, I'm not sure if that series would hold up, because that was before I feel like I had a whole sort of like resurgence in my content. Like before WWE 2K15, I've made it clear that my universe mode wasn't that great, in my opinion. Oh, sweet. All of this worked out All of this worked out like it should have, except I was kind of hoping Trish would get the win with no, actually, no. That is what I wanted to happen. Never mind. Mickey gets the win. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with all of that. It was great. Bitter rivals. What's going on there? Oh, it's probably the Cena-Undertaker thing. Very curious as to why Cena was on there, but, you know, Cena is the poster boy. It's going to draw in the views. It's going to draw in the ratings. Yeah, he pulled out the victory when he was the manager. Good stuff right there. They just know that John Cena is going to get more clicks than The Undertaker. I mean, they just know. And now that this came up, that probably means that we're done. Because we probably hit that 3 million view mark. Or 3 thumbs up mark. Not 3 million. What am I even saying? Yeah, I feel like it's going to come to a head. And we're going to be just about done with this. So next week... Well, first of all, before I check the ratings, let's check the Power 25. We're going out of order this time. We're still not #1. What the hell is up with The Rock? Why is he 100 popularity? Jeez, everybody, SmackDown is just shoving that guy down our throats. It is insane. Like usually I have a guy at least somewhat up near #1, like somewhat consistently. No, I have had it, I think, 3 weeks. Rey Mysterio had it once. Triple H, the DX had it once, and that was it. Only twice. Only twice. It is insane. We have not been able, we have gained no ground in this Power 25. Although I would say that we probably have more of the, you know, this, between like 5 to 25, or 5 to 20 rather, I feel like we probably have more quality superstars in there than SmackDown does. I mean, like, look at this. We have a lot. We have a lot of stuff going on here. And now Melina drops off, but Nitro doesn't. Nitro's back on. Why can't you just keep them together and make it simpler? Ah, and Cena didn't even make it. Cena could not even make it onto this list. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I am... Come on. Like, come on. I'm disappointed. Now we can't even give him the WWE title shot. This is I'm upset. Very upset that he didn't make it. That ruined my plans for next week. But, you know what? We'll live. We'll live. We'll live. We will survive and move forward. See, like, Randy dropped all those spots. But no, Mick Foley had to jump in there. He had to jump into his grave. Thanks, Mick. You know, just like you are in modern times, just can't let the younger talent get get over. You know, you have to squash him. But then, yeah, Melina dropped off, Nitro made it on. This is insane. This is, why can't you just keep them together? Make it simpler. It would make this all so much easier, but no. No, that would be too easy. That would be way too easy. Fan support, we are killing them. I'm curious if around SummerSlam they're gonna make a comeback, because I've never had a lead like this in any GM series. Never. Except maybe like towards the end of the 2006 it might have been closer, but never this much. Take a look at our rivalries though, like everything here is top notch, so it's no wonder why we're killing them in the ratings. We take a look at our roster, how's our morale doing? Joey Mercury is up to a 60 popularity, so we are really bumping him up there. Nitro to a 71, which I like to see. Gave him that interview, gave him the hype. Shelton really wants that title shot, we're gonna give it to him. Oh, there we go, okay. Okay, I have time. I have time to work with these guys. I'd rather see them content at this stage than happy. And I say that because Kurt Angle went from happy to the other show last time in 2006 GM mode. So I'm glad to see that I have more time to work with these guys. Because I was worried that they were just gonna flip the switch straight to upset and jump ship and we were gonna lose potentially 2 of our top guys. But no, we're getting a bit of a gradual increase with them, and that is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. So this means I do have a little more time to potentially put them above, say, an Eddie Guerrero to actually make it into the top 5 so they could challenge for a title. Hopefully we can get there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's take a look at the ratings. 3-star show. This is all good as gravy. And if we look at this, not so gravy. Whatever. All that matters is that we're winning, and we're going into Denver, Colorado, which would be the hometown of Bobby Lashley if we still had him. No regrets. Good riddance. But that's going to do it for this episode of SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. 2007 General Manager mode. I started talking about 2008, and that completely wrecked me. But until next time, keep on YouTubing.